You go back and recirculate number one when it's still warm, and then as soon as number two is finished, then you go back forward there, and then start on number three, go back to number two. In 2007, the vessels that we have now as the mid vessels, they were new, brand new. Stolt-Nielsen charter. And going from India, discharged full cargo of egg oils to Algeria for loading full cargo of methanol. They accepted 10 to 11 days cleaning. Now we do it in 3.5 days. That is with a vessel that is functioning perfectly and a management on board that is following the procedures perfectly. That is huge saving. There's a lot of money on the table. This here is some kind of repeating. So this is what this basically is new for all of them, all of you. Washing water analysis. The washing water analysis came suddenly when we were trying. I came down to, I came over to Nordic Tankers. We were doing this Dow chemical trade, and one of the cargoes that we have was lube oils. Always 4 or 5 tanks of lube oils from Houston to Cartagena, and always there was one barge alongside in Cartagena, and we cleaned for 1 hour. 1 hour, that was the standard. So I asked the captain, why are you cleaning for 1 hour? And he said that, well, that is basically what they think is correct. So I talked to Guy Johnson and said that, how is the instrument working to analyze what time we should stop the cleaning? And he had not think about it, but after a few days he came back and said, of course, this has to be a very easy task. So we started this washing water analysis in Cartagena, and we calibrated the instrument with the water in the port, and we cleaned the tanks, and the line became flat after 30 minutes. So then we stopped, and we went down to the tanks afterwards, and it was confirmed that the tanks was oil-free. So we stopped after 30 minutes instead of 1 hour. So there was a saving there for approximately, there was 1 hour is 15 per tank, that is 30 cubic meters in each, so it's 15 cubic meters saved for each tank. Altogether, summary up, and up till today, this was started in 2013, the cost for the slop disposal is saved with $750,000 US on that ship alone. So don't ask me for the price of the spectrometer. That is basically what it cost not to have it. So that is the washing water analysis. We have what they will do also later on when we are testing this is to show you that we are actually what you can do in order to learn is that then on a Sunday afternoon you can go in the sample store and you can take a bottle of xylene and you can start manipulating and playing with the instrument, and you can see when you are just taking off half of the sample, you can see that the curves comes down, it comes down, it comes down. Just the same as you have been cleaning for an additional time. This is a very good way to learn. But it's important that we do it correctly. But the problem is that if you are calibrating the instrument with DI water, then you will get the curves. The cleaning, you can say the curves will come out on a way that it's much more difficult to understand. Because it will start on very high up on top instead of that it starts in the zero and then go up. So therefore it has to come down. So therefore it is important that you start with the seawater as it is. Whether it is clean or not, it doesn't matter so much as long as it is the same as you are putting in. The same also for the manifold sample. When you are cleaning, you have to ensure that you have a good flow. Because you have to take this flow where it comes. So don't take it on the pipe stack, because if you take it on the pipe stack, you don't get the lines. Because you shall remember that this sample represents the whole tank, 100% of the tank. Not only like the wall wash that you take the lower part of the tank. This represents the whole tank and the cargo lines. So that is where you take the washing water sample. I have a video I will show you afterwards. Again, this we have already talked about. I have also mentioned this to you, and I can repeat it again, that the vapors has shown us that a lot of ships actually, you can say, they miscalculate and they are waiting for the curves to come down, the curves to become flat. But that is not correct. When the curves does not move much, that tells you basically that what you do now doesn't make sense. So stop what you do. Either is you have to start with a recirculation with chemicals, or you have to ventilate the tank. Depends on what type of cargoes that you are using. So that was that one. I should not go into the technical details, but that's it. So what time is it now?